So God wants to love us into existence, you know, and he wants to do that through one another. He doesn't want to do it directly, or he could have just done it with Adam alone.
Yeah.
But he does it through Adam and Eve, through a communion of persons, through the human race. So then I think, okay, well, let's say there were 100 units of love that I was supposed to receive as a child from my parents or something. And because my parents are limited people, they gave me 70 units of love.
Right.
And what happens to those extra 30 places? So there was a time that I cried out and my father wouldn't listen to me. There was a time that I was hurting and my mother was too busy. There was a time that I was having troubles and my teacher wasn't paying attention. And that leaves a hole in me where there should have been love.
Yes.
And that hole is painful.
Yes.
And I don't want to expose that place.
Right.
And so we all have our own configuration of what those kinds of places are.
Right.
And what we do in the ongoing journey is we learn that there are people with whom we can expose those places. And then that person gets to mediate the love that God wasn't able to give in the way he originally designed, perhaps, but still holds the love that he wants to give us. And he finds another way to do that. And a spiritual father, a spiritual mother is so privileged to create safe spaces in which those empty spaces, which are always painful because they're wrapped with shame and the
fear,
clothing that we cover ourselves with, that they can be opened up and then that love can be communicated and land in that self-revelation.
There it is. That you just put into words my own experience of spiritual direction and my own experience of journeying with my wife into these painful places.
Yeah, the spiritual director is not the only one who can fill all of those things in, but it's a special relationship because it's so closely aligned with the relationship with God. And so there's a privileged space there.
So in